What is going on, guys? I am the FD Guru, bringing to you a Thursday edition of my NBA DFS podcast. We're finally back with NBA after what it felt like a really long All-Star break. I haven't been able to do a video for a week because last night we only had 2 games. It's felt like a month. Excited to get back into things tonight. Hopefully these plays help you cash in. Let's have a strong start to the second half of the year here. Last night was just more of an appetizer with those 2 games, 2 very bad games. Tonight's really where we get things going. 5 plays as I usually do, 1 for each position. Make sure you drop a like on this video. Make sure you're subscribed. Let's get after it here. Kyrie Irving here at point guard. I love him against his former team, the Celtics. No Kevin Durant. 9,000 is a fine price on him. This game has the second highest total of about, I think it's like 233. It's only a 2-point spread, so this game should stay very competitive. Kyrie with no KD on the court has been really good. James Harden a little bit better, but at 9K, Irving needs 45 fantasy points for value. He's averaged that on the year. More usage without KD. If you look at his game log, he gets in the mid-40s quite often and can sneak into the 50s. Tonight's a really good matchup for him. I do think he has a little bit of an edge on his shoulder facing his former team. He's at home. Nice and rested after the All-Star break. So Kyrie's a nice spend up at point guard tonight at 9K. Shooting guard, the 76ers are going to be chalky tonight. They're without Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. Seth Curry will most likely run the point for a majority of this game. He's going to get a bunch of extra shots up with no Simmons and Embiid. 4,200 is too cheap. He's going to be one of the chalkier plays on tonight's slate. He needs 21 fantasy points to reach value. He should be able to do that with ease. A fantastic matchup against the Chicago Bulls, who don't really like to stop the basketball. So Curry is in an awesome spot today as the 76ers probably number 2 scoring guy tonight. Small forwards, look at Brandon Ingram. This Timberwolves and Pelicans game has the highest total. The Nets and Celtics have the second. Pelicans and Timberwolves are beating them. They're at like 238 right now. Ingram is the guy who should be over 8K. A fantastic matchup tonight against the Timberwolves, who give up a bunch of points. It's only like an 8-point spread, so I'm not too worried about a blowout here. He needs like 37 fantasy points to reach value. He's averaging 39. He's a solid spend up at small forward today for cash games. He always gets in the mid-30s, sometimes in the mid-40s, and he has that mid-50s upside. So he presents an awesome opportunity tonight at 7,700 against a pretty pitiful Timberwolves defense. Power forward like Seth Curry. Tobias Harris is going to be chalky tonight. No Embiid, no Simmons. Lock him in basically all of your lineups. There's no reason not to. 6,900 is just far too cheap. We've seen Tobias Harris at like 8,000 before this year with Simmons and Embiid on the court. So without them on the court and Harris's price falling to 6,900, he's going to be super owned, but there's just no point in fading him tonight. You will most likely lose money. Fantastic matchup against the Bulls. They're going to need him to play in the upper 30s in minutes. He will probably approach 40 fantasy points pretty easily tonight to crush his value. His salary says he only needs 34. He will get more than that for sure. And for center, I like Kelly Olynyk with no Bam Adebayo. Olynyk should be starting. Bam was out last game and he saw 36 minutes, 40 and a half fantasy points. He needs only 22 fantasy points tonight. And the Magic play big with Nikola Vucevic as their star player. So Olynyk will be needed to play the minutes tonight. Whenever he gets over 30 minutes, he has a good chance of reaching value. Expect there to be a little bit extra usage for Olynyk. Not exactly a lock in cash games. We have another cheap guy we could be looking at like Dwight Howard. I just want to wait on that 76ers lineup because they do weird things when Embiid and Simmons are out. But Olynyk should be drawing the start for sure tonight. Keep an eye out on that 76ers lineup. because Dwight Howard is also a really good value play at center tonight. That'll sum up today's video, guys. I hope you like it. Let's get off to a nice start to the second half of the year. And like the video, make sure you're subscribed. Until next time, I am the FD Guru, and I am signing off. See ya.